For what government analysts are calling a landslide victory. An acceptance speech is scheduled for 3 p.m. with newly elected President Charlie Sheen, who will
GMFC introduces the Giganto, the ultimate sports utility vehicle.
Man, this is one smooth ride. I can drive over potholes, railroad tracks, foreign compact cars, homeless people sleeping on the street, and I don't even feel a thing. Not even remorse.
The new GMFC Giganto makes defensive driving a thing of the past.
I used to be more cautious when I took my kids to soccer practice, but since I drive the GMFC Giganto, I'm not so worried about paying attention when I drive. I can put on my lipstick, call the girls in my book club, catch a nap.
Safety of Giganto drivers is GMFC's #1 concern.
This car is safe for me and my family. I mean, it's one giant mother-freaking car.
With the added height of the GMFC Giganto, it's almost impossible to see the cars surrounding you. Kind of makes you feel like you're the only one on the road, you know?
Think you can't afford to drive the GMFC Giganto? You can't afford not to.
Attention everyone, this film has been edited from its original version, and it has been formatted to fit your screen. Thank you.
It was discovered that apparently...
Okay, looks like our player is all set.
Is something burning? Something's burning.
We're almost at go.
Does somebody smell something
Well,
burning?
Player One, it seems like you neglected to enter your monocle. I'm calling you Dad.
Should be 3 fire
Hi, Dad.
10 seconds.
Bon voyeur.
Hey, let's have a gut check.
6. 5.
Go to black.
4.
Look for the new Bible action figure, Larry the Leper, part sold separately.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm from the future. All by yourself? Yeah, well, wouldn't be the first time. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Silly Nooses! The elastic executioner bracelet every kid has just got to have. Don't you wish you thought of them?
Okay, let's see what happens. To get things rolling, the most important question ever. Okay, so not to get all heavy and philosophical on you right off the bat or anything, but what's the meaning of life? That which sets apart organic and inorganic objects to be capable of vital functions, the principles of thought separate from the body, or a board game with dice. Watch the time! By definition, life is the difference between us and rocks. Simple, huh? Now you don't have to bother with that philosophy major. I call this one, my computer crashed into a light post. So this whole time I've been thinking it was my fault that my computer keeps crashing. Turns out, it has a drinking problem. If I enrolled my computer in a binary 12-step program, what would it be called? A 110011 step program? A 1100 step program? A 10 step program? Or a 0 step program? Hello? Any geek can tell you 1100 is 12 in binary. The worst part about a drunk computer? Floppy drive. This one's known as the Not Ready for Cubism Players. And hang on to your hat, cause it's a this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a painting by Picasso or a character from Saturday Night Live. If it's Picasso, press the square button. If it's Saturday Night Live, press your circle button. Each right answer gets you $300 live dollars. But watch out, miss one and 300 will get painted over. And you've got 30 seconds to paint the perfect picture. Alrighty then, here it comes. Church lady. The acrobat. Blue nude. Sensitive naked man. The old guitarist. Opera man. The Continental. Not too bad. You had a higher hit-to-miss ratio than your average SNL sketch. The realms of painting and SNL are not really that far off from one another. You have to admit David Spade does kind of look like Whistler's mother.
Everybody quattro, everybody quattro, hey!
And on its way, Cool Ranch protoplasm. What would be the primary ingredient of Lay's potato chips of the sea? Partially hydrogenated coral, bivalve extract, zooplankton powder, or dehydrated pteropods? No, coral is more like the cheese ball rolled in nuts of the sea. No, I'll get this. The smallest creature in the marine food web, pteropods, are called the potato chips of the sea, because all the larger organisms are constantly feeding on them. Now, I wonder what would be considered the French onion dip of the sea, because with that combination out there, I might actually finally learn how to swim.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Try this on for size. Ed is enough.
It's the perfect choice of things to order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you give me a right answer on this one, I'll give you a $1,000 bonus. Put these movies in order according to the number of characters Eddie Murphy played in each, from fewest to most. Coming to America, The Nutty Professor, Norbit. The Nutty Professor, Norbit, Coming to America, The Nutty Professor, Norbit, Norbit, The Nutty Professor, Coming to America, or Norbit, Coming to America, The Nutty Professor. Are you Eddie Murphy's agent? 'Cause you sure do seem to keep making bad choices. Watch how easy this is. Mr. Eddie Murphy played 3 people in Norbit, 4 in Coming to America, and 7 in The Nutty Professor. And then there are movies like Bedtime Stories and Imagine That, where he didn't bother to act at all. That's all we got for round 1. And you should be very proud of that score, 'cause I'm not. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And hint, hint, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. Let's keep going. How about 2D fashion? Which South Park kid has a pom-pom on his hat? Kenny, Stan, Kyle, or Butters? Only Stan and Cartman have a fluffy pom-pom on the top of their 2-dimensional hats. Although I'm pretty sure Cartman's mom has a pom-pom right above her.
Question 7.
Open wide for Who Done It? Who Cares? Remember that game Clue? I don't think I ever actually finished that game. It took forever trying to figure out who did it, where, and with what. Man, I'll bet the characters in the game were even bored, just biding their time until some Einstein figured out who done it. While waiting for someone to solve the murder, which Clue character could play a game of Mumbledy-Peg? Miss Scarlet in the ballroom with the rope, Professor Plum in the kitchen with the revolver, Colonel Mustard in the study with the knife, or Mrs. Peacock in the library with the candlestick? Want to see the answer? Mumbledy-Peg is a classic game played with a pocket knife where you try to stick the blade into the ground by flipping it in different ways. The knife's also good for ripping open that envelope and finding out who the committed the murder. Now it looks like you choked on this one. And since you're already choking, why not do it in style with a super elastic silly noose? Noose-shaped rubber bands for wearing, trading, or just hanging around. Today's wrong answer of the game brings you an extra $8,000. Surprise.
Locked in chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Say hello to Zit. What would you expect to find in the House of Blackheads? British landowners applying Clearasil? Russian spies washing with Noxema? Austrian doctors watching a proactive infomercial? Or Latvian merchants wearing Biore strips? The House of Blackheads is a building in Latvia where local unmarried businessmen could hang out and, do whatever it is that unmarried businessmen do. Although rebuilt, the original House of Blackheads was destroyed in World War II, the night before prom.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Here we have, my grandmother smells like leather. Because it doesn't have dimples, which grandmotherly boast are you least likely to hear? My basketball is the star of the school play. Here's my golf ball with the Easter bunny. I always get a birthday card from my football. Or, my volleyball lost its first tooth. Your volleyball is very cute, Granny, but it doesn't have any dimples. Come to think of it, that volleyball doesn't look much like anyone in your family. You sure somebody wasn't spending time in bowling alleys?
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Coming up next, putting ointment on your continental crust. What might a doctor say if the country of India went in to have its southern tip examined? That Cyprus has me a little worried. You may want to have that Sri Lanka removed. We should really keep an eye on that Malaysia. Or, that Fort de France seems a little sensitive. Sri Lanka is that little dangly island thing that hangs off the southern tip of India. Personally, I think India should keep it. Sure, some people might think it looks weird, but I've heard that it improves sensation for the entire continent. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. $4,000 for a right answer, but you lose $4,000 if you're wrong. And most importantly, remember the clue. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Look, I'll say it another way. Enough niceties, let me cut to the chase. Good luck. There you have it! Great job. I'm going to remember this performance for quite some time. Oh, wait. Shoot, I already forgot it. Well, remember this.
You don't know Jack!
Good game, everyone. Donnie, what's next?
Okay, keep me a piece if you'd like to engage in another tourniquet of wits.
So, thanks again for having me over, Scott.
Oh, you're welcome, Marjorie.
Is your date night conversation a bore?
Yes it is. Please help. We have nothing to talk about.
Then try Nigel the Chimney Sweep. He's a real adorable British street urchin who makes an excellent conversation piece.
Oh, well, isn't he fabulous? All ragged and covered in soot.
Oh, please, miss, help me. I have a family. They don't know where I am. Please help.
Oh, I haven't the slightest what he's saying, but look at that adorable hat. And you, Scott. Well, you seem so nurturing.
Thanks, Marjorie.
Please, I miss me mum. Why am I dressed like this?
Get your very own Nigel the Chimney Sweep today so he can start sweeping your loved ones into your heart.
Help me.
Or hearth.
Help me.
Great party, Sarah.
Oh, thanks.
I've got to ask, though, what's with the mysterious box?
Oh, that's a mysterious box from Mysterious Boxes Incorporated.
What's in it?
Honestly, I've always been a little too afraid to open it, but it makes a wonderful conversation piece.
Do you mind if I open it?
Well, why not? I've already led a pretty full life.
Let's take a look.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of...
Mysterious Boxes Incorporated. There will come a time when one will be delivered to you.
One ticket to Bloody Bloody Murder, please.
Wait a minute. How old are you?
17.
I don't believe you. You look 6.
Aw, man, shucks.
Hey, kid, if you want to seem older and get into R-rated movies, you gotta smell older. Here, try a bottle of Old Man Essence.
Hey, neat. One ticket to Bloody Bloody Murder, please.
You have the mature smell of mothballs and elderly B.O. Sorry about before.
Thanks. And thanks, old man.
Remember, kids, buy Old Man Essence so you too can smell old enough to live.
Bedroom bodies, feed a style factory. There's a tiny bun that's jumped out of the oven. She just couldn't wait for your kisses and loving. She lives in a uterus all cozy and warm. Just wait 7 months till she's reborn. She fits right into the palm of your hand. Her Malibu incubator gives her a tan. Aww. Bedroom buddies, fetus doll factory.
The Bedroom Buddies Fetus Doll. Because 9 months is just too long to wait for a hug.
Next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special, it's visual comedian Rich Coolidge.
You ever walk into a restaurant and the waiter looks at you like this? And you go like this? I told my mom I was single, and she handed me this. Look at it! If I ever own a poster shop, this is what I'm going to sell. Hoochie Mama!
That's next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special.
Ugh, I hate these braces. My stupid mom made me get them.
Yeah, braces suck.
Braces and mom suck. Ooh, Tyler just texted me.
Tyler's a douche.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Tween Conversations.
Whatever happened?